Hey guys, in this video we're going to go over Kolin's most reliable anti-airs. Let's start with Crouching Hard Punch. This is a great anti-air for mid and long range, but the only weakness is that it doesn't cover right above Kolin's head. The hitbox on this is really good though, and it's pretty fast for a hard normal since it starts up in 7 frames. You can cancel out of a Crouching Hard Punch, but be careful if you use like a Hailstorm for example, because it looks like the opponent can recover way before you do. Moving on to Kolin's Standing Hard Kick, this has an excellent hitbox as well. It can even crush counter for some massive damage for an anti-air attack, but the only downside is that it starts up in 11 frames, which is pretty slow. You want to use this when you really anticipate the opponent's jump. Mid and long range works best. Now I'm just showing you guys some sample follow-ups after the crush counter using various amounts of meter. Now of course we're going to talk about Kolin's counters as an anti-air, and it even counters cross-up attacks. The normal version starts up in 2 frames, which is really fast, and the EX version starts up in a single frame. Now of course the opponent can bait this and do an empty jump, but the reward is quite huge. A hard knockdown and massive amount of damage. Alright, let's talk about the iffy ground anti-airs now, starting with Kolin's V skill. The only problem with this is that at certain ranges, sometimes you'll go underneath the opponent and just whiff entirely. Now Kolin's Standing Light Punch wasn't intended to be an anti-air, and it shouldn't be, but it does have a decent frontal hitbox, which means it's good against characters that poorly time their jumping attacks or have bad jumping attacks in general. But any character with a good jumping attack like Macaulay, Chun-Li, or Ken for example, will definitely beat this cleanly. Alright, let's talk about some air-to-airs now, starting with Kolin's Air Throw. I recommend jumping back for this just so you don't have to fully commit. Kolin's Jumping Light Punch is great, especially when your opponent's trying to cross you up. Just jump backwards and swat him in the air. Kolin's Jumping Medium Kick also has great horizontal range for an air-to-air. Finally, don't forget that Kolin's Super could be used for a full screen jump-in. So to summarize this video, I'd highly recommend to use Crouching Hard Punch and Standing Hard Kick as your go-to anti-airs, as well as your counters, and then you can anticipate with your Jump Back Air Throw, Jump Back Light Punch, and Jumping Medium Kick. Thanks for watching guys, don't forget to hit the like button, and be sure to subscribe as I have more Kolin content coming in the future. So take care everyone.